Um,
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode dos of FIGGAH BANGIN. I am Ace Marlowe as usual. With me tonight, going from left to right, we have Jay Ruse.
does dos mean two?
Dos means two.
Okay.
That's in French.
Okay. I thought that was deuce.
Oh, we took care of that before.
Okay.
I didn't know he was going to be second, but very special guest tonight. We have Mr. Chris Pinkerton, which is also a great Weezer album.
Wow. See.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Thanks, because it's it's funny. I'll tell you a real quick funny story. I'm glad that album was a critical fail.
It was, but it was
because
still good.
I saw the kit was coming out. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna catch all sorts of hell over this, and it sold like 8 copies and whatever. But thanks for having me on tonight, Ace.
Who's Weezer?
Who are you? I look just like Buddy Holly. Yeah, that's really
They play musical
That's all
stuff.
Beverly Hills.
Are you done? Also,
No, go ahead.
as usual, we have Mr. Dustmite.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Finger Banging.
Alright, so as you may notice, first of all, this is different for me. So I'm trying something new, at least for this show, to try to make it better. I ghetto-rigged the crap out of it, but it works for now. Might notice I have my webcam on a tripod so that I can show you everything and like do it all professional and cool like. It might be a little blurry. Hopefully I can get it sorted out at some point. I might have to buy a new camera, but whatever. So deal with it for now. Hopefully it looks better. The other thing is you might hear me. I sound like crap because I've been sick all week. So again, deal with that.
Just don't take any cold medicine and drink some beers, all right?
I did take cold medicine, but I didn't drink beer.
We're good.
And then we won't talk about wrestling.
I think he moved locations because he didn't want to make his bed.
That too.
Hey, do you have the washer or the dryer running in the?
No, I gotta turn it on. Hold on.
Okay.
Make sure you throw about 50 cents and dimes in there or something.
Make it really rattle. I'll throw the computer in there. Let's see how that works out. All right, so today, hopefully this works the way I want it to and doesn't crash and do something stupid. But when I
Hey,
switch
what
video
is it?
cameras,
We're trying something new.
come on, it's not doing anything. Great, because I didn't switch.
That would
There
help.
we go.
Hey!
So hopefully this is a little better than usual. It might be a little blurry, like I said, because the stupid camera is autofocus. I can't figure out how to turn it off. But tonight we are looking at Cupola, Maketoys.
Cupola.
Maketoys.
Cupola.
Now what's really weird is the image is mirrored, so I'm looking at it on the screen. I can't see what the hell I'm doing. So yeah, this is quite obviously a masterpiece version of Chromedome from Headmasters. Head on.
Head
on.
Mouse.
Head on.
Yeah, see, that's the focus. So yeah, what do we think of the vehicle mode? Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty accurate.
Oh, looks great.
The guns are technically supposed to be back here, but whatever. It's not a big deal to me. For a little comparison, here he is with the toy version of Code. So he is a big, beefy little man.
So I think the biggest complaint about the vehicle mode is that it's huge.
It is big. Like, if anybody has Code, like, bumper to bumper, he's a beefy man.
Yeah.
He does.
Was that it squeaking or is that you wheezing?
No, that's scraping on the granite.
Oh,
Whatever the hell, whatever that is. In this mode, he does vroom nicely. He is squeaky.
Vroom, vroom!
Rubber tires, which is very nice.
Rubber biscuit.
He does have guns that can do that if you want.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, no, it doesn't matter to you with the guns. I think it could have been better if they were back where they should have been. But
Back here.
Well, I mean, you can change the way the guns go. See,
Look, can you flip this?
put them all the way back in the back like I've got them.
oh, okay, so it's
And then you
doable.
put
It
the
doesn't,
handles up.
yeah, it doesn't look the exact, but it's doable.
Yeah, you put the handles up and you can get. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you switch the handles, you can actually get some angle out of it. If you want to shoot at the sky, well, you're
I got
heading
direct. Go ahead, put it up, Chris.
Oh,
I got to do some directing here. Yeah, I didn't even know. Well, I haven't even transformed mine yet, so.
yeah. So
And that
this This
that looks more reasonable than the other option.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
just sitting on the roof?
Yeah.
You like it better on the roof?
No, the way you have it, Chris.
Oh, okay.
How you can angle it upward, because the fans project one does the same thing. It angles
Yeah,
upward.
these. Have a
Yeah.
hinge so you can do that.
Yeah, just the handle, the stems are way too long.
Well, I mean, you can swap them around.
Yeah, why don't you get a
But
pair
if
of
you-
clippers and cut that, and let's see how it looks like cut.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
tell you what, Dust. Why don't you try that?
I haven't transformed mine yet. As soon as I
No, it
transform
doesn't matter.
I'll-
You can go ahead and. The problem is if you put the small in, you can't. You don't get any pivot at all. You
No
can't pivot.
piviato. No piviato.
No bueno.
Is that just so you can hunt deer? Or hunt deer, hunt
Deer.
flying things.
Reindeer.
Oh.
Reindeer, because they fly.
Reindeer. Fucking birds. Shoot birds. How's that?
You can shoot.
Cannons like that, you're shooting pterodactyls. Swoop.
That's right.
So the guns are very simple. Unfortunately, there's really no paint or anything on them, just on the scopes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it's
they could have
very
put.
peculiar that
They could have put a little more on there.
I mean, for the toy version of Code, they added a bunch of black, which makes it look a lot better.
Hey, Dust, why don't you paint yours?
I'm gonna do it right now.
Awesome. We need a new name for the show. Yeah. Other than that, he does nothing. He does car stuff. He vrooms.
See, mine doesn't squeak at all. I mean, you can't. Mine doesn't squeak
Get a little WD-40 on that.
at all.
It's this wheel.
So pull it off. You don't need it anymore. It won't squeak. Pull the goddamn thing off. It won't squeak anymore.
I'll get some WD-40 on there.
It's gonna catch
No.
fire.
Now it opens, right? The cockpit.
Cockpit opens. And we have our little dude. So now we gotta talk some semantics. Because this guy in North America, his name is Stylor. That's if you follow, and he would be a Nebulon. I hate that continuity. I think
Yeah, I do
that's the
too.
stupidest thing
It
in the
doesn't
world.
exist to me.
Because
That never happened.
because why would you have a robot that has no head? Because he would be Chromedome and this would be Stylor. So you would have a robot with no head, and then this guy would stick into the slot in his head and look at the back of the fucking robot and not see anything and somehow pilot it. Which
They
makes-
become one, Ace. They become one.
Not if this is a dude. If this is a robot, sure.
They're linked. There's a cyber link.
Well, let me tell you a story about the birds and the bees.
Okay,
Think out the
tell.
box, will you?
That's why I like the continuity of the Japanese, where this is Chromedome and this is his transector. Because that makes more sense that a robot could interface with a thing and become one, instead of a dude.
Oh, we should have introed the show
Think I
by
can cut it.
letting everybody know they should first illegally. Well, it's not illegally because it's not out. So they should download the Star dub for Headmasters before they watch.
I'm
the
gonna worry
show.
about pirating those. Just fucking download them. Who cares?
So
Come on. See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't get it to fucking focus properly. There you go.
Hey, here it is. A lot of
So
detail on them.
He is fairly articulated. He's got a cut above his shoulders, which you can't see now because it's decided to unfocus. There you go. So he can actually do that. Hinges, fists are molded, bolt jointed hips that can't really go out too far, but do go. You can do the hi-ya kicks pretty well. Of course, doesn't want to focus. There you go. It's a nice looking styler.
The high.
Or Chromedome, whatever you want to call him. He does have a face on his back. But the eyes are hidden, so yay.
Yeah, yeah.
But to transform him, it just fold him up.
It's really, I think it has a lot of detail for what it is.
It's not a bad looking headmaster.
Yeah, but you know what? It is a fucking headmaster, so they have to, they can't just
It's not
go the Hasbro route, you know?
And then we have his head.
The head looks great.
We'll put that off to the side and look at it. The canopy is a little tight, so you kind of got to like flex it when you close it. All right, anything else about this guy before we transform him up?
The only thing that you have for size comparison is code.
Yeah.
Great. Nice to be prepared.
What else do you want from me?
an MP car,
Well,
MP10.
one thing to mention, Ace, is you can put two.
Yes,
There's
there's two
seats in here.
cockpits.
If you had theoretically
Like hard head or something. And the cockpits, which I can't
that
see
would
because
be
they actually are molded differently. Like this has the steering wheel, and this is like a dashboard or something. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of
painted detail.
yeah.
The problem is
in
I can't
cockpit.
really get in there because it's
Here
like
you
a
go.
weird angle.
I'm up in there, I think. Oh
your
yeah,
your screen's black for me.
getting all up in it. It's got a little steering wheel painted and everything. It's a lot of detail. I mean, it's detail that you wouldn't expect.
And as Ace mentioned, there is the second seat, and Hardhead is coming out next. Here are the prototype pics of him.
And there's the bonus mode of,
Future compatibility.
giant head in cockpit. It's like one of those. What do you call those little mini ones?
Charo Q?
Yeah, look, it's Choro Q. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Redonkulous.
You're gonna transform. You're gonna transform this bad boy.
All right, let's transform. So feel free to talk over me while I do this.
Oh,
So
we're
this
gonna make.
transformation is fairly complicated. The
It's gonna be
original
like-
G1 figure was basically folded open, flip out the feet, and you're done.
This
This
is.
guy is definitely not that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do mine while you do yours, and
Like the only thing you can really see Ghibli-wise is here's the crotch and here's the legs. But other than that, he folds up pretty good.
I mean, he literally
Keep the finger away from the crotch, there, buddy.
it literally folds in half.
Okay,
All right. All right. Now we're down to one viewer.
that's
Oh,
great.
why? Because we were crotch.
Hi, Tommy.
That's right.
Oh, well, let me just look at the chat real quick while you guys are doing that. We got Jiskin here. We got Mr. Harvey __ Dent. Tommy Barricade is in the house. What's up? Victory Saber 77 dropped in. And he said, hey, what's up? How big is the vehicle mode compared to an MP car? we would love to show you, but
Do you want? Jesus Christ.
no, we don't want you to go run upstairs
Well,
and
okay,
go
one.
transform, sideswipe, or something real fast.
4 flights of stairs later.
What's up, Jisk? What's up, guys? Thanks for coming, checking us out. Everybody else could go into the chat if you like, if you're watching. Hit up the chat, say what's up, ask us some questions, all that good stuff.
Oh,
Tell we're full of a lot of
Energy.
energy, angst, and vigor today.
Oh, there's plenty of vigor here.
Vigor. Who
Igor.
has the big vigor?
See,
So
this is
everything
what, this is
Came
what
together.
I don't like about the transformation. It totally comes apart. It doesn't resemble anything while you're transforming it.
Oh, why are you transforming it? Hell no.
Yeah, transformations like that freaking bug the crap out of me.
Hey Ace, the 2 little feet parts that are on ball joints, do yours pop off
Yes,
just super
all the
easy?
time.
I
All the
just
time.
I just take them off for transformation.
He actually did it on video.
I did a couple times. They popped off.
So
So this comes all the way forward. These flip up. I can't even. So this guy really just folds open.
So J Rose, you're telling me this doesn't resemble anything?
That? I don't know what that could possibly be.
That is a whole bunch of parts.
That's a
Yeah.
mess. I'm
It
glad
is.
I'm glad I'm keeping mine in robot mode.
That's a hot mess.
I had to watch Bobby's video today to transform it because I didn't bring the instructions with me. Oh, I about knocked my fucking face off with this thing just now. It swung around on me. But I had to watch Bobby's video and stop it and wait, what? Where did that piece come from?
Lower half is done.
I had to do that with a couple of videos. I think Fans Project's Menasor. I was like, what? Where'd that piece go?
This is the fun part.
Where did it come from? Yeah, I'm done with the legs, surprisingly enough. I just got to put those ball joints back on.
So this comes up. So like this bumper bits all gotta fold in first. Kind of a pain.
I like how it looks like he's rushing. We're
There's no
not
real way to
gonna.
rush this.
Yeah, I think you could take your time a little bit just so you don't break anything.
I don't know. All right, and there's a lot of little fiddly bits. Like these gotta push in. And I knocked off this piece again.
And not
You know-
a lot.
I hate that thing.
Oh, it spins around. That's right. The
Let's
top
get-
spins
let's-
around. Forgot that.
But what I do like, everything pegs in, has a place to go.
Yeah,
There's
then
nothing left hanging.
You know,
God,
it seems like
so
a lot
many
of figs nowadays, especially in a third-party sense, of course, having that kind of complex chest, kind of flipping and flopping in pieces and rails. Like if you think Brawny, Brawny was like that also.
I like Brawny's transformation. I really dig it.
I'm gonna call it the exploding transformation, where everything just fucking comes
Pretty
apart
much. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong.
and then goes back
Imploding.
together.
Yeah,
It's
imploding.
kind of like a Bayformer, like the Galvatron in the Bayformer movies. It just goes everywhere.
Exactly.
You hope for the best.
And these are they're made out of transformium too.
Of course they are. What else?
What else would they be made of?
Mayonnaise.
Warm mayonnaise?
Oh, God, come on.
Charlotte's best.
The slot. I'm having a little difficulty here. I can't find the slot. There we go.
Hot
Oh,
yolk.
boy.
So that's the back.
Shout out to Jisk's beard ointment company. He likes gentleman'srelish.com, I believe it's called. It also he told me it also works as an alligator repellent.
And it also works as a female repellent.
Well, he's married, so
Arms.
I'm getting close. I
Oh,
think.
are you?
I
Are you
don't-
close?
I'm getting close, guys. Charlotte soon.
that's what she said.
Now these stupid panels on his feet, which are freaking the only really crappy part of this.
I'm pretty sure I didn't do this right. There's parts that don't seem to go anywhere. We're gonna say that part goes right there, in his armpit.
Where's his Autobot logo?
You have to imagine it's over there. I'm waiting for Repo Label to come out with them.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jesus Christ, this guy is very tall.
It'd be neat if you had like 1,000 Repro label Autobot symbols laying around. You could just.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't have any of those.
One would just fit right on his chest there. I don't.
Ace, one thing when you get ready, the one thing I really like about this is the way the guns go in his hand.
Yes, we have to talk about that. So here he is, headless, in his robot mode. So of course, we have to yell when he put the head on. Head on!
Head on.
And you plug that in there, and ta-da!
You literally echoed through my headphones.
Good. That's where it should be.
Must be your basement.
Probably.
Basement's haunted.
Isn't everyone's? So here we have him in robot mode.
Yeah, I
Didn't take
messed
long.
up something.
There
but
was no cursing involved. There was no motherfucker.
actually,
just
that went a
about-
lot quicker than I thought it would. I have screwed up some bits in the back here. I'm gonna. I think that's.
Actually look like that. So did we freeze?
Nah, Chris is frozen.
Chris is frozen. He's been frozen.
Excellent. Okay, so we'll wait for him and then we'll go on. So
He probably threw Cupola across the room while transforming him, and he went to go pick him up.
head is actually, for a headmaster, is actually articulated. It rotates all the way around. It has a similar joint to the Fans Project one where you can look up, or if you rotate it and pull it out and stick it back in, you can look down. Which really isn't helpful because now he's just looking at his chest.
Oh, hey, easy.
I really like a robot that can look down, though.
Yeah.
'Cause You
I
gotta
mean-
figure they're giant fucking robots. They should always be looking down.
Well, when he's looking at Wheelie, he's got to be able to, oh, Wheelie, oh. So you have that option which way you want it to look. But it is a little annoying. You gotta take his head out, but whatever. Shoulders are on this weird joint system the way it transforms.
Yeah, that's something that I really don't like about the figure.
I'm shaking him, and it's not coming out. So it's not like I'm pulling up on it. And it's not coming out. I mean, obviously, if you force it, it will. But it's not that big of a deal. But he does have that jointage, which is pretty cool. So he can. I don't know why you would want him to do that, but he can like. Oh!
If he wants to spin around like a helicopter.
Exactly. Sometimes you just want to spin around like a helicopter.
That's it.
Like, in and out.
I do that at least 3 times a week. At least.
Just out of
3.
nowhere.
Is that when he switches heads with highbrow?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Highbrow. Yeah. I was gonna say you said hardhead. Yeah. Highbrow.
Highbrow, so they get confused. He starts pretending to be a helicopter.
Oh, me a helicopter now. Oh. So the shoulder
That was
is.
the most racist voice I've ever heard.
I can get more if you want. So it's on a hinge going this way, and then a ball joint in there, and then that. So with all of that, you can pretty much get any position, any pose you want.
Yeah, it's got fantastic articulation up there. It's just I don't like the way that sways back and forth like that.
Yeah, so let me ask you a
What do you
question.
just-
How does that joint feel to you? Is it that up and
I'm
down?
literally shaking it. It's not
No,
coming out.
I mean, when you spread them like a helicopter again, do you think that can hold weight? Because that joints like that never can hold weight.
This is what I'm talking about. The
You
fact
see?
that it could just see how it could just fimble back and forth like that.
It is a little, yeah. Well, the forward and back hinge is a little weak.
Shaken baby syndrome. Shaken baby syndrome. Go to bed. Sleep.
Yeah, this joint is.
Why won't you stop crying?
Stop crying. Cupola. Cupola.
This joint
Alright,
isn't the best.
Yeah, that's the one thing that just gets me.
That one's definitely not the best. But the ball joint is super tight.
Oh yeah, everything else is great about it. It's just the
This
fact that
hinge
it just
is fine.
swings like that.
The up and down hinge seems fine. This one on mine's a little bit weaker than this one. This one's
I
way
like
stronger.
What I also like is that there's die cast right in there. See that right
Yeah,
there,
this
guys?
is all.
That's all die cast in there. So it's nice. It feels like it's really secure.
Welcome back, Chris.
And it's not the fact that these are swaying back and forth because it's a faulty design. It's just I guess it's just part of the transformation and
Well, it's just
and
a pin
whatnot.
hinge, so it's
Yeah.
really. It comes with the. If that was a ratchet or something, which they couldn't do with that small, but
If you got him like this, he's all good. See? Hey guys, how are you? Hey, I'm gonna hold my hands on my hips and be cool.
bicep. He's got a single hinged elbow, which for some reason can do this. And that, so I don't know why you would ever need to.
Because he's a robot. That's
90
why.
degree behind you, but sure, why not? We'll take it.
He's a robot.
Mushroom pegged wrists. They just swivel. And they do break for a transformation. Waist, a little hindered by the canopy.
Yeah.
This whole mirror thing is annoying me. So if you just move that out of the way, you've got full waist rotation. These wheels move. They're on an armature.
And they're on die cast. That's a die cast arm, right? Yeah, that's die
yeah.
cast in there. Yeah, that's die
Little
cast
piece
in
of
there.
there, yeah.
Nice.
Now we gotta get to the hips. So, really strong ratchets, which if you move the tires, you can get a little bit more range out of it.
Yeah, you gotta move them tires.
But the hips are really great. Like they'll hold anything. The weird part is the thighs. So they ratchet jointed the thighs.
Are they childbirthing?
Like that is some serious ratcheting.
I don't think I've
Oh,
ever.
great. Tire just came out.
Oh boy, live tires falling out. Hope it's a squeaky one.
I think it was actually.
Oh, that's why it was squeaking. It was telling
It's a
you there was a
squeaky
problem.
Hold on.
Get
Hey, we fixed it.
him into some serious cool poses.
Did we fix it? I think we fixed it. No, we didn't fix it. We gotta get
Right into the Fixing Tire show.
we gotta get Ronan on the show.
The pin popped out.
I can't believe that popped out. Son of a bitch. Yeah,
He broke it. He broke it.
Live.
Yeah, that's what we gotta start doing if this happens
Just start
again.
breaking shit.
We just all start. He broke it.
He broke it. I can't believe that pin popped out. Anyway, so these incredibly strong ratchet joints in the thighs, which breaks the sculpt a little bit because of the ratchet. It's a little wobbly, if you look.
It's really, if you look at your left hand, it's really bad there.
Yeah, this one's a little worse.
And I've never seen ratcheted
Thighs, yeah.
thighs.
That's a little weird.
That's,
I don't really understand the reason for that in terms of the engineering. Like, friction thighs would have worked just fine.
Yeah, it would have made it smoother unless they're just, saying, we put in extra thighs.
Like, I don't remember Chromedome saying, I wish I had, in the show, I wish I had the ratcheted thighs.
Okay.
Ratcheted knees with that.
Please don't send any complaints to entertherealmcast@gmail.com. Send it to acemilo@gmail.com.
That's FIGGAHBANGIN@gmail.com.
I really like the die cast in the knees, man.
Hinge with the ball joint on the foot. So some people are complaining about the ball joints on the feet. Mine's fine. Like, it's not tumbling over or anything because of the ball joints. But it is
over.
a tumble for you.
It's a pain in the ass because anytime you want to do anything around the feet area, these pop right off of there.
These pieces, absolutely.
Right off of there. It seems like they have no home. You put the foot down and you don't know if it goes in, if we should be putting it in there.
Yeah, well, if you put him in, this happens.
Yeah, then he flops right on. He does the flare flop. Woo! If you keep it out, it works also. But anytime you put pressure on it, these things will pop right off the ball joint. So I don't know.
I usually just leave them like that.
This was one of the things I was really upset about the Fig when I was opening it and messing with it. It was something like this, a little thing like this, to make me just put it right back in the box and send it back.
I mean, to me, I don't have the figure, but looking at it, it looks like those feet are a hot mess.
They're a little funky the way they're designed. They're like totally.
And then when you had them before, yeah, they're like separated into 3 separate pieces that are not connected.
They're not at all.
And then you got back.
Yeah.
No, so there's definitely some places where they could have put a little bit more, little effort.
Fucking
But like I said,
he's wearing daddy's slippers.
Kind of.
It's just this whole thing here, this whole front system here is really, it sucks. It really does suck. It really does hit. It doesn't make me like. I love this figure. It feels great in my hand. It's sturdy. It feels really good. And I can look past this little joint up here, but that down there is what really made me. I think this is one of the reasons why I really haven't messed with it much. Because when I was trying to pose it and take pics of it, the thing just kept popping off and it kept leaning forward. And I said, you know what?
I mean, once you get him in a pose, he'll hold it just fine. But messing with him to
getting it there and having to always. I'm gonna try the old nail polish on the ball joint, maybe to give it a little bit more strength to it. But it's in no way like killing the figure, just in the sense that it just really, I don't know, just
like I said, once you get it posed, like I'm poking him, he's not going right anywhere. Like he's sturdy once you get him posed. It's just that when you're messing with him, putting him too much in one direction, he'll just start doing the Michael Jackson.
And his wheel will fall off.
And his wheel will fall off.
The only problem I have is these little things here come off.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking
We've
about.
been
How
on that
much
for
of a
about
pain
25
in the
minutes.
ass, and
Welcome to the show, Chris.
Hey, thanks for
how
having
it,
me, guys. I'd like to shout out to the Comfort Inn and Suites in Chattanooga, Tennessee, for their great Wi-Fi connection. It is raining here, so that probably has something to do with it too.
Unless you're using satellite, it should.
Well, I don't know what they may be using tin cannon string, as far as I know.
Probably.
Yeah.
He does have one other gimmick in this mode, which is he has his tech specs, which are just painted on, but it is on a piece of die cast.
Very nice.
So,
like I said, the figure is really well put together. Really is. It's just those two things for me that really make me eh.
I'm just excited to have something that Jay Ruse doesn't have.
I chose not to get it.
Oh, I know you did.
There's a difference.
Now, do you have any like attraction to the character at all, or is there anything there for you, or why did you pass up on it?
I have very little attachment to the character. I have the Fans Project version. I think that was enough for me.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. That's a beautiful figure.
So, I want to try to keep my masterpiece collection with in like Generation 1, Season 1, 2, and some 3,
So everything but the Japanese stuff.
Japanese is
For masterpiece collection, yeah. My Chug collection has all of it.
Should we talk about the cool thing it does with the guns?
Yeah.
So the hands are on a single pin. They're all molded in one piece.
Which is perfectly fine with me.
I mean, how often are you really gonna need them pointing?
Or flipping the bird.
Or flipping the bird. So most masterpiece figures have the groove on the inside of the palm
That doesn't work.
that you're supposed to friction it in sideways, and then it's supposed to just hold it, and it very rarely works. So what they did, which is pretty cool, is there's a slot in the back of the hand, which hopefully
Yeah, you can
like a
see
T
it good
joint
there.
right there.
Yep.
And there's a groove in the gun so that this actually slots into that joint. So as you can see, he's holding
Like
it without his
butter.
hands being open.
like butter.
Like
Slides
butter.
right in. Like butter, baby.
Yeah, that's ingenious. As soon as I saw that, I just was like, wow, that's so much better design than the
It's
slot
not a
in the
perfect.
hand.
It's not like 100% perfect fit because you can pull it out instead of sliding it out. Like if you pull on it enough, it'll come out or wiggle it. But I mean,
Yeah, but there's a lesser
what are you gonna
chance
do?
that if you're playing with the masterpiece tabs.
the palm ones are a lot worse.
Especially on the third party stuff, like if KFC and whatnot. It's horrible.
Yeah, transistor. It's kind of a pain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like on Transistor, between having those fucking KFC hands and those, it's impossible to get them to hold a gun.
Oh, somebody's beeping.
So there he is, all done.
And another reason I didn't get him is I feel like he's too big.
Well, if you watch Headmasters, he's the same size as Rodimus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he scales.
Uh,
He looks great next to Rodimus, Blaster, and I lost my train of thought. I want to get the blue, the twin cast just to go with him.
As long as they don't use that freaking metallic paint.
No, I'm hoping that I get to see it at Charlotte and they don't have the metallic paint.
You looking to get a Billy?
A Billy, yeah. Billy.
Silly.
I'm gonna get a second wheelie too, so I can put one with my movie figures and my headmasters.
and Sparkle.
Sparkle, yes.
Who is Sparkle?
Spike.
Yeah,
Oh, very
Spike
good.
with Sparkle.
I never
If you
saw
guys,
the
if
subtitle.
you guys
Never heard
don't
of
know
it.
what we're talking about, we're talking about the Stars TV dubbed version of Headmasters. That was what was that? That was roaming around in the 90s, right? 80s and 90s. You know, that's where I had my VHS tapes back in the day. I bought VHS copies of that before the
I told you, hit up your favorite pirating video site and download.
Go to your
it.
local Blockbuster video. Oh wait.
Hey, I know
But,
where I know where there's an open Blockbuster video.
Their names got lost in translation, to say the least.
Yeah.
Wally, Sparkle, Billy Soundwave. After Soundwave comes back, his name was New Soundwave.
Soundwave.
New Soundwave, come here.
He also has.
What do you mean? What do you mean, New Soundwave? Well, I don't know. This is same voice, same monotone. It's like watching
we
a
don't
sh-
have
a
enough
show-
power packs.
Yeah. The
Power
Matrix Power Pack. Wow.
He's also
there
got
was-
this weird detail in the back of his thighs.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool, though. I
I've
thought that was pretty cool.
I've never even noticed that before. That's pretty cool.
But all the knees are all die cast, which is nice. It does clean up, pretty well. Really,
It could use a little more paint in the legs at the bottom, especially around the bottom area, the back here. They could have did a little something.
No, I'm gonna be honest. This may be my favorite figure of the year.
Really?
I really like this figure. Yeah, it has a presence. So much of what we buy, you put on the shelf, and you're like, yeah, well, there it is. This motherfucker's there.
He feels good in hand too. He really does feel good in hand.
Wow, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Buddy. You just are spoon feeding it tonight, buddy.
We're forcing it out.
Forcing it in, forcing it out.
Forcing it out. Shout out to TFCon.
That's right.
anything else you guys want to say about him?
4-man enter, 3-man leave.
Oh boy. So I will say what I'll say is I'm very impressed with it. This is my first Maketoys purchase, and I will definitely be buying rest of the headmasters, the Autobot headmasters that they make.
Yeah, Hardhead's got rubber tires.
Yeah.
So, you want to show a size comparison, Dust, since you're prepared?
Oh, shut up.
What do you want?
Just show the people versus who do you have here? You have Optimus.
I got Orion right here.
Okay.
He's been on here for a while. I don't know. I'm gonna pull
Click
the
on
camera on here.
Click on yourself.
I'm clicking. Give me a chance here, man. Put me on the spot.
Your palms aren't hairy.
Not yet.
Nice.
Yeah. See,
That work for you guys?
that works perfectly. So Orion is.
I mean, I could grab any MP
large.
off the shelf if anybody wants something.
Well,
I
you
could
have
grab one.
Starscream right there, he's about the same size as Soundwave.
Yeah, I have him on his pedestal there. We got Toy World B. Yeah. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want me to grab off the shelf, just let me know. You need to see me try to wiggle that out. There we go. Oh! He broke on stage, live on camera. And that's even worse than the wheel falling off. So J. Ruse is buying me a brand new one.
I didn't tell you
Dust,
to break your shit.
Dust,
I just
why don't
said-
you do a size comparison
said
of what
it
you got on the desk there?
Yeah, that's all I said.
And you know what I'm really pissed off right now? Those damn ball joints. Hey, show effervescence. All right, let me try to get something. Glad we're alive format. This is where the money is at. Draw them down there, buddy. All right. Get the lower third out of the way. There we go. So there's a size comparison with MP Screamer.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, it's a big fig.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
I can see.
Go ahead.
I'm saying I could see where people could get like, whoa, he's really voodoo. But if you look at the show, you could just obviously see that that's his size. I don't have a MP Rodimus up there, so.
What about Carrie? Where's Carrie?
Oh, Carrie is still.
Say it.
Not bad. Passing on Carrie.
Fuck Carrie.
Fuck Carrie. Damn it. Quit stealing my thunder.
You told us to say it. You said say it and say it.
I know.
You did
And
say
he
that.
wouldn't say it. Fucking thunder police over here.
So he's the same size as Rodimus and Optimus.
Which is what he should
Yeah,
be.
give me a second. I'll pull out MP10.
You
You
don't
guys
have
talk
to.
amongst
You don't have to.
yourself.
We don't want to risk breaking anything again. You know.
Don't
Shut
trip
up.
on your cat or anything.
Oh, he turned it off. He turned off the camera.
You don't want to see my ass getting up?
Because he doesn't have on pants.
Nope. Not at
Aw.
all.
Hashtag TFCon.
There's gonna be lots of no pantsing.
So Code came out. How many years ago did Code come out?
3 or
Four?
4?
Four, I think, at this point.
So that was a pretty early third party. It looks so different though.
Yeah, this is the original version, and Ace has the version that came out this year.
I have all 3 versions. I just grabbed this one.
Yeah, the one on
what's-
his
what's-
screen.
What's the difference? I see the chest paint's different.
The head is a different color.
The head is
And the
actually
guns.
silver, gray instead of white like mine.
So J-Ruse, yours is coming out more like white, and his is the cream colored. Is that correct?
Well, no, mine is cream. It's just the light is washing it out.
That's racist.
I can't fucking fix that. But yeah, so the head is white. His is gray. He has red underwear on his. Mine's just
Tidy whities.
cream all the way down.
Tidy whities.
Aw, you got cream running all the way down his crotch?
Cream
It's-
all the way down his crotch.
It's cream, or it's just that white when you don't use bleach.
Yes.
Oh, God. I don't want to touch that one.
Alright.
But you can see him next to Code. You can just see like he's really the exact right height for something.
Okay.
Oh, for piggyback rides.
Yes.
And we're back. Fucking mongrel jackal motherfuckers.
Here we
Alright,
go.
Let me. You know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of the fucking lower third here, man.
Your camera was at a good place. You didn't have to bring it down. We had a good view of it.
Oh, Ollie.
It's not wireless, guys. So I'm stuck here. So yeah, he's way taller than Prime, man. He's way taller than MP10.
No, he's
He's not
not.
way tall. He's like a quarter of a head.
I don't
He's
see how-
taller.
Doesn't look
He
taller.
looks-
than
He
this thing.
He looks actually shorter.
Oh Jesus.
It's just
We gotta get
his
back to
shoulders. His shoulders come up higher is all.
Back to back.
Wish I could get my camera
Yeah,
up
he
here.
looks just a little bit shorter from this angle.
Yeah, that's what I would say that.
Give me a second here. I could just zoom in here if I get my fucking.
Anybody got the chat pulled up? If anybody else has any requests here, I can't seem to get the hamsters are on strike apparently.
Yeah,
Here
I
we
can't
go.
get this fucking thing up here. Hold on. Let me. That should bring it off. Usually the webcam controls pop up, but they don't pop up. So that's how we used to air.
Victory
Areas of
Saber,
madness.
Victory Saber 77 asked, "Will the Maketoys Headmaster Autobots be able to hold hands and recreate head formation power up in the show?"
Maybe.
Sure. I guess it's
Probably
all
not.
depends on how much vrooming you're willing to do in the floor there, Victory
The
Saber.
correct answer is sometimes.
And
It's
then
all about the vroom vroom.
the Decepticon headmasters have to combine by standing all on top of each other.
Hey, you,
Well,
you
actually, their heads actually floated around before they recombined, so
There
you
we
have like
go.
a clear stand for that.
get any two Decepticons in a room together long enough, they're going to figure out a way to combine.
So that's what they did. That's what the headmasters did. They all just jumped on top of each other for an episode.
So do you have a
Oh my God! Well, your nose.
fix-it you can throw up there for comparison's sake, Death?
No.
Do you have parts of a fix-it?
Yeah, what's
I
left?
do.
Of a fix-it?
I do have parts of a fix-it left.
Poor fix it.
So guys that have it, the guys that have code, what does code do well that this big guy doesn't? Is there anything that he doesn't do?
Stand.
Yeah, the transformation was really cool. Really cool. with
So
that thing.
Victory Saber wants you to get Kronos out for comparison's sake.
I can.
Don't do it.
Dust was the only one still here enough to buy that thing.
Give me
Dust-
10 minutes.
I'm afraid the plastic's deteriorated at this point, and if you move it, it'll crumble.
There you go.
There he is. There's Fix It.
That's all that's left, people. That's all that's left. The head's somewhere. Wookie took all the wood heads back in there. Wookie was playing with the head the other day.
Nice.
All right, I
Yeah,
guess
you know what I liked about Code was when it was kind of like when I first got into the third party game, and I liked the box. The way it came was very collector friendly with the clamshell and everything, and I was still new to third party, so I was really impressed with it. The transformation was fucking incredible.
He's a really great looking figure. I mean, but his articulation was extremely limited. Like you see, I can't move the shoulders out any further than that.
there was a lot of sacrifices for the
transformation. Yeah, his legs can't go out any further than that.
Well, we were gonna do a Chromedome episode and do Code as well, but I think time wise, we should be good.
Well, we're talking about him a little bit. That's
We'll do him with some other Function X guys.
Well, Crocs is coming out. We'll all have them next week, or a couple of us will have them next week. So
Yeah, I heard that somebody shipped their loot.
Shut up! I was waiting on fucking Grenadier, and that came in, and I shipped it.
I told you I got the email from BBTS last week saying in 10 days
You told me this morning.
Crocs is going to come
I
out.
shipped them out yesterday morning.
I actually said it last week that Crocs was coming out.
Yeah.
Give me a sec here.
We got plenty of figures, so I'm not really worried.
Yep. And then Grenadier comes out next week, so that's another good one.
Well, Grenadier's on the way for me.
Yeah, I shipped my loot today, so I should have them by next early next week.
Well, that's just I didn't realize that Cupola was that much bigger than Code. Holy moly! I mean, he's two of him.
He's at least two of him mass-wise.
Almost
Maybe more.
like a headmaster for the headmaster.
Almost. He could.
The things I don't like about Cupola is they don't hide the wheels. I love how they hide the wheels in Code because they're in his chest and in the inside of his thighs.
Yeah, they're less likely to break and pop off the pins.
Yeah, right.
There you go for Jam. This is for Victory Saber.
Oh my
you
God,
got
he
him.
actually took it off.
Got him out, and he didn't fall. Why
Did
does
he
he have
break
a?
the ankles?
He looks like he has a derp face.
Because he does have a turf face.
No, that's
It's the
the other.
angle
That's
that
the
you
other
like.
guy. That's the other guy.
He doesn't have a safety helmet. He just got a derp face.
Yeah, I'll bring this one to Charlotte for you guys. I'll bring it on the plane.
You need to pay for his own seat.
He can be your carry-on. Carry it like
They're
a
gonna,
baby.
yeah, they'll open up and say, "What's this? That's my shampoo."
That looks like a shampoo bottle.
Everybody used to say that. Yeah, it feels like a shampoo bottle. But there you go. There's what Maketoys Kronos for you guys. Nice guy that I am.
Only
Figure of the
release.
year.
Figure of what year? 1980.
Hey man,
All the year.
it looks beautiful on the shelf. It looks like Skyfire just walked right off that fucking TV.
You know that one was
I'm
still
okay
available.
with it.
One was still available on BBTS the other day. I was going through my phone and I found where we had looked. I looked that up that day when we talked about it. Was it $239 maybe?
Ugh.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe $2.39.
So I was almost, my finger was on that trigger and I almost pulled it. You guys talked me down, and then 3 days later, 4 days later, I see somebody who actually bought it and reviewed it on YouTube. Good
Emgo?
job, and Emgo.
Did he break the ankles?
He broke the ankle. Yes.
Wow, good luck getting it replaced.
Good old Maketoys.
But you know what? That's what I had to keep mine because we were such big backers of Maketoys. We were pushing it for so long, and it's like, no, I like it. It's staying. I mean, I really do like it. I don't touch it. I don't fuck with it. But,
Have you ever
know,
transformed it?
No. That's where people fucked up. that's where they fucked up.
By making a transform.
You done fucked up, right?
Why would you make it transform? What's wrong with you?
Well, and mine didn't have too many imperfections. I didn't have any QC problems. There was nothing popping off. There wasn't nothing missing. A couple of dings here and there on the paint, but other than that, for what it is, yeah, it's been a while. I'm past it. It doesn't hurt anymore, and I like the way it looks on the shelf. That's all. I can pose it. I can move it around. I'm not afraid of doing anything with it, except for transforming it.
Okay, good thing
And
it's not,
Sounds like a
transformer
lot
or
of
anything.
trouble.
we turn this into the Maketoys Chronos hour here.
Yeah, the Maketoys Chronos 5 minutes.
We answered.
If done right, this would have kicked ass, I think.
Hey, Fans Toys is
Do you
doing
have
it.
on your special gloves? Do you have on your special gloves so the red doesn't bleed on the white?
No special gloves.
Yeah, Fans Toys has been doing one, teased one for three years already.
Maybe longer. I think they announced that right after they announced Soundwave.
I don't think they could get it done right. I don't think they could do it. There's something fucked up with the engineering or something. They can't make it work.
Well, I think.
It's got to be a parts former. There's no way around it.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't you say the guy that designed this stack of toys was with Fans Toys?
That's what
Wasn't that the rumor?
Well, he said a lot of things, you know.
And
Said
then
a
he
lot of
put that
things.
out. So.
Yeah. So. Remember, he was at NJCC that one time, and we talked to him for a very long time, and Rolling Steel, kept a relationship going with him via email and phone, asking him about the progress and what was going on and what he was working for and where he worked for. So, tried to get an interview with him, and we were working on it, and then everything went to hell, and then he went and hid under a rock.
Yeah, he's gone.
I thought Chris put
ball.
on. I thought for a second there Chris put on like a mask or something. Is Chris frozen again?
Probably, yeah, he is.
You're my frozen.
He's become eyebrow girl.
Yeah, I can't even pull him up just so people could see that picture. It's not coming up. It's just coming up black screen.
Really? Is eyebrow girl stuck up there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're stuck as eyebrow girl.
Right in front of your face.
Right, it's like perfect.
That's hilarious.
Oh, wait, it went away. I'm gonna take a picture. There, it's gone.
Taking a picture on
Alright.
Instagram right now.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
you could tell it's all like chill out work nights for us, man. We're all beat. It's not our normal, usual liveliness.
It's fine.
So overall, Chris says it's figure of the year.
I said it came. It's one of my favorites.
No, you said figure of the year. We have it on record.
Okay. I mean, I really like the figure. I really do.
So figure of the year for Chris. What do you feel about it, Ace?
It's not figure of the year. It's definitely a good Chromedome. It's probably the best masterpiece Chromedome we'll either ever get or get for a very, 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 very long time.
So do you feel he fits in with your masterpiece collection?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because of his
I do
size
too.
or because of his quality?
He's got quality. I say he's got quality.
He's got quality.
It's a better quality masterpiece figure than, say,
Kronos?
Chronos. Better than, say, like, Invisible. Things on that level. Damn sure be better than Carrie. If someone had.
You know what? You're really on a high with this Gary, aren't you? You really are.
He definitely feels more masterpiece than, say, like Chigger or any of the other DX9 stuff.
I would
like-
agree
like
about
Carrie.
Chigger. Chigger doesn't feel like a masterpiece,
Not
or
at all.
doesn't look like a masterpiece.
Doesn't look or feel like a masterpiece. If you want an MP sized and styled and engineered Chromedome, you're not really gonna find something better.
That is correct.
That's if you want it. If you feel
Well,
that attachment to the character,
If you want it.
So
Sorry, Chromedome, you weren't in season 2, so J-Ruse could love you.
Oh,
That's right. He's
season three.
a season 4.
If only
Season 4
the
for
only
what, 3 episodes?
Season
That-
four. Season 4 had 4 episodes, and
No, wasn't it 3?
I will never discuss that.
Well, the
as-
rebirth was 4. It was 4 parts. I thought it was 3.
I think it's
the
3 parts.
only part of that was good is that Daniel gets trapped into being a head of a woman toy for the rest of his life.
Which we still don't have a toy of.
Well, exactly.
Yo, shout out
keep in mind,
to
mind-
Lance. He just hit me up on Facebook. He said we're killing it tonight.
keep in mind that RC is a headmaster. So maybe we
Wait,
need a headmaster RC figure.
Wait, what kind of headmaster?
The
Like-
kind that has a small child as her head.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the other kind of head.
Oh, listen.
Always keep
got-
it in high class.
We got 15 days till Charlotte. Hold it together.
Oh no, wait, we're coming down in 2 weeks. Because it's Thursday.
Oh
Except for
shit!
fucking-
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I said it's closer to 2 weeks than 3.
It actually, tomorrow it
weeks.
is 2 weeks for me.
Yeah, I start my vacation next Friday afternoon. So
hot dog, hot diggity dog.
All in one bun.
All right, so we did I think we went long enough. We did a solid hour on one figure. It's pretty good because last time we did 6, actually 7. We did the combined.
yeah, we
mode.
cranked them all out. That was pretty good.
We banged out 7 last time. And we basically did 1 today. Had me.
And Dan says we let's get some energy, guys. Yeah, he really has one to talk about.
Yeah, right.
Hey guys, Harvey.
I'm pretty sure we all work.
Harvey underscore.
Raise your hand if you're up at 5:30 a.m.
Yay.
Yay for 5:30. Who has to get up at 5:30 tomorrow?
Get up early. I'm gonna record early.
If Chris is raising his hand, we can't see anything but
All we see,
Catwoman.
yeah,
All we see is eyebrow girl.
Oh, I know you're lying. I'm watching the video.
Okay, sure. We're live.
Oh, maybe on the video, but
Yeah, on the video, it's my face. Is all. It's my.
Not on our video.
did you take a picture of eyebrow girl?
I took a picture of Eyebrow Girl.
Okay.
Hey,
So
real quick, we got a question. Victory Saber asked, with Cupola being good, will anyone look at picking up Maketoys Hound or Inferno? I'm interested in their Inferno and Grapple. Their Hound, me and Jay Ruse have had some conversations about that. It's tempting. I'm gonna try to hang on for fans' toys.
I think the Maketoys one will be hanging around for a while, so I wouldn't really worry about it selling out. It does look really nice in person, especially the toy version. The toy version actually looks at least twice as good as the
Is
animated version.
that the darker one?
That's the dark green with the stars on the shoulders and
the chrome.
all the chrome and
That's racist. Okay.
So I pre-ordered the Maketoys one,
You
Say
didn't
it.
tell us
Say
that.
and I still have the Fans Toys one on pre-order too.
Oh, man.
So I got to keep my options open. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hey, listen. Pre-orders are free.
Yep.
That's right.
You don't
So-
prepay for anything.
So is getting with Agabus.com. I don't pay for anything until I buy it. So
yeah, I'm gonna go Fans Toys with Hound.
I'm hoping we'll get to see that maybe in a couple weeks.
If there weren't at least three versions of Reflector, I would have the Maketoys one right now. It's just I want to see what the other ones bring.
I'll tell you that Maketoys one's pretty damn good.
It is.
It looks a lot closer than the KFC one.
I really like how it's all self-contained with the lens.
Yeah, that is nice.
You don't like parts forming sometimes.
Yep.
All right, we're starting to get off the fucking trail here again.
All right, so that was Cupola.
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 Which means a rounded metal dome. If you didn't know that,
Oh,
Is that
look at
really
that.
what it means?
that is really what it means. Yes.
I would definitely say if you're a fan of the character and you want yourself a masterpiece Headmasters, I'd
Like
definitely pick them
Chromedome,
up.
Chromedome isn't the one that stands out to you as I gotta have a Chromedome figure.
Yeah.
But if you like the Headmasters, the show, or you like the toy, or any of the toys, he's definitely worth your time.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't even a fan of him in the Japanese series. It was just something that, as a kid, I got him as a fluke. I was getting out of Transformers. I was getting a little older. For some reason, I think I had it as a gift or something, or a trade with somebody, or I got it, and I really enjoyed it. The G1 figure, so it just reminds me of my childhood a little bit more. It has a place there.
Yeah.
So
I had no attachment to it from that standpoint. I'd gotten out of Transformers at that point. I guess the cartoon really wasn't on anymore, so I didn't keep up with the toys. But no, I enjoyed the hell out of the cartoon, the Headmaster series. So I got the DVD. Shout out to Harvey _ Dent. God, that's a pain in the ass to say. Where's Ultra fucking Vengeance? Fuck.
he's gonna first of the year. He's bringing it back.
Yeah, he's making some Added 8 T-shirts. No, shout out to Daniel. He hooked me up with the DVD set for head on.
Yeah, it's a great.
Any of the Japanese G1 stuff, it's worth your time.
I was just gonna say that's definitely a place to start out with, especially if you're a G1 fan. Kind of continues the story a little bit.
Headmasters starts up right after Transformers 2010, which is their season 3 and 4. So it's actually the end of that with the new Soundwave and
Spoiler: Optimus dies in the first episode.
Yeah, and you're like, well, okay.
No, what even was better was Rodimus just didn't give a fuck and just bounced.
Rodimus is like, yo, I'm going off into space. Deuces.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny with that the comic about how he wanted to go out into space, kind of, you know. It was funny.
Kind of like Optimus at the end of Age of Extinction.
Yeah, he was just like, you know, the headmasters come down, they explain who they are, and he's like, all right, I'm out of here, guys. You guys got this. He's gone.
Takes the matrix of leadership with him.
The power pack.
The power pack.
Power pack.
Get it right.
All right, so that was fun. So I guess we'll end it up. Everybody's
Yeah,
good?
let's wrap this up, guys.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in live, hopefully if you didn't check it out live, you're checking this out on YouTube. If you want to send us feedback, I did make a Gmail, FIGGAH BANGIN, spelled how it is on the name of the show, 2 G's, an H, all that crap. So exactly how it is on the show, FIGGAHBANGIN@gmail.com.
Figures!
FIGGAH. So
Yeah.
you can send us feedback there. You can comment on this. Comment on us in Facebook, whatever you want to do.
Please,
You guys know where to find us.
click, subscribe, share, get it out there.
Make sure you subscribe to the Realm of Collectors YouTube page because we are trying to make a network of shows, not just next to the Realm. We're trying to spread our horizons.
Multimedia.
Don't forget to send in your unboxing videos.
I just sent one in.
I just sent one in as well.
Yeah, I just put up 2 new ones tonight, so I'm gonna try to get them as fast as possible, but I don't want to blow through them all in 3 days. You know.
You're gonna get another one from me on Saturday, and then probably another one next week for me.
I said this at first, I'm gonna take my time with it and just let the submission sit a little bit. Now I'm getting more and more.
Now you gotta kick them up a little bit.
Yeah, so it's like
it's a shirt video out.
It's just I'm gonna work on the shirt video this weekend, the reverse Debbie shirt. I got about 8 or 9 submissions so far. So if anybody has any reverse Debbie shirt submissions, get them in before the weekend, please. I'll put them in the video. But it's coming to the point where now I'm going to do cut and paste. All right, that's one video out, another video in. I'm trying to be different with the outro music and doing little things. But if I keep getting them fast, it's just got to crank out. Unless there's something super funny, and I'll take my time with it.
Can I tell you something funny about the outro music that you're using? And I don't know why this is. One of the videos you posted today, I was watching, and the next video that it played automatically on my computer, the only thing it had in common was that same royalty-free music was like.
Oh, somebody else used it.
So it somehow the algorithm picked that music up and said, "Oh, he'll like this video." I thought it was pretty funny.
Hey, we're not getting any copyright flags. I would like to use some of my original music and stuff, but I don't want a chance getting the channel striked.
Well, that's the problem with when you sample stuff.
You got 99 problems,
yeah.
right? 99 problems.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys like what you see. We're gonna try to shoot for bi-weekly. Hopefully, we'll get more guests on, so it's not just the 3 of us schmucks. And yeah, that's about gonna do it. So check us out next time. Make sure you send us feedback. Let us know how we did. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
Later, guys.
RealmofCollectors.com. Join the
Excuses.
Facebook group.